on, guys? If you're new to my channel, I'm Karl. Before we even get started, maybe leave me a little thumbs up and maybe even subscribe if you want to. No forcing. Today I'm going to talk about something pretty cool. I think it's cool anyways. Dji Mavic Air. Honestly, probably my favorite drone to date. This thing is amazing. I've had the Phantom 4, the original Phantom 4, the Mavic Pro. I also now have a DJI Phantom 4 Advanced. I love this drone. Honestly, it gives the best image quality out of any of the drones, I think. For a consumer drone to do semi-professional work, the Phantom 4 Advanced, in my eyes, has been the best thing to go with. But this guy is my new go-to for travel or even just a small shoot if I have to. Give you a little history of my Mavic Pro, which I just sold, because honestly, it was probably the best, worst drone ever. And let me explain that. I had to have the gimbal replaced 4 times on that drone, which they just send you a new one, and then that one goes bad, and then you send it back, and then they send you a new one, and they're refurbished, they're not even new. So they come with their own problems at that point. I had such bad connection issues with these drones, and it wasn't, I mean, I have all the tricks down. Use airplane mode, turn off notifications, do all these different things to give you better reception, and I still had these horrible issues with connection. Almost to the point to where I've lost it a couple times, almost lost it a couple times. But it's gone. I'm not into the Mavic Pro anymore. It was a great drone for what it was, but we're into something new here. I think the Mavic Air is a solution to everyone's small drone needs. It's so good, honestly. And I haven't flown it too much yet. I'm gonna go do some more in this video. The build quality of it is amazing. The finish, it feels like just on the cusp of a toy, but also something kind of, robust and can handle some jostling around your backpack or something. We'll go over now the camera specs. Shoots 4K 30 frames per second at 100 megabits per second. Honestly, the video quality is so much better than the Mavic Pro. It was amazing. The first time I put it on my computer, I was so surprised at how good it looked. Go over a few other things. So you can do 1080p at 120 frames per second, which then you can do slow motion. It also has front sensors, bottom sensors, and rear sensors. So it works honestly really good. You have a new fly mode, which is the APAS mode, which if it's flying towards you and it sees you, it just flies over you, which is amazing, or over any kind of object. So if you're flying towards like a fence or something, it'll just go up and over the fence, and it's fairly cinematic looking. It doesn't just stop and then go over, it actually kind of just goes over the fence, which is amazing to me that it knows all that and it's using all of its cameras to do that. The form factor, I mean, look at how big it is. This is my hand. I'm an average, 6-foot person. This is how small this drone is. It's absolutely amazing. I mean, it fits in your pocket if you wanted it to. It's crazy. And even the controller's pretty cool. It's just your standard like Mavic Pro controller without the screen, which it just duplicated your phone anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It folds out the same way, and you're probably wondering where my little toggles are. Well, they're able to be taken off. So you're able to remove them, to just screw them in, both sides, and you're away and flying. One thing I don't like about the controller is you don't have your roller for your exposure, but it's still, I mean, you can do that all on your phone right there. I mean, it's pretty cool. Comes with some extra, the little knobbies, which is kind of nice. A couple other things. The thing has internal 8 gigabytes of storage. So if you forget your memory card, you can just use the actual internal storage of 8 gigabytes, which is awesome, because how many of us have forgotten our SD cards at home when we're going to go shoot something? Yeah, this guy, quite a few times. You also have, in the back here is where you can put your SD card in and everything. That guy right there is USB-C. Thank you God for USB-C. Everything needs to be USB-C. As far as fold out and how big it is when you fold it out, that's all it is. Again, there's my hand, there's the drone. It's amazing at how small it is. One thing I don't like about it, the batteries, they're small. You get about 20 minutes of flight time. And honestly, if you're gonna buy one, buy the Fly More package. I only got this one because that's all they had, and so I wanted to get one just to put my hands on it and play with it. But I will be getting more batteries for sure, because 20 minutes honestly just isn't enough time, because you really only have 17 minutes of flight time. And when you're flying around and you want to plan your shots and everything, you need a couple of batteries for sure. Just slides out at the bottom. You just have these 2 sliders on either side of the battery. Just slide it in, push it in, locks in place. That's how you turn on the drone actually. Hold it down. Pretty impressive. You fold these little guys out. This is your little deal here. I've never flown one inside of the house before. It's fairly quiet. You can kind of see it just hovering. It's actually, it works really well. No. Oh, I've never flown one in a house before. It kind of scares me, to be honest with you. Then off, and it turns itself off. Any day now. There it is, done. I mean, I'm impressed. I really am. DJI, you did a good job with this drone. I mean, I think this is honestly well worth the, what is it, $800 for the standard edition, and I think $1,000 for the Fly More bundle. I don't think you can get better than this for the price and for the size and the picture quality. I'm impressed, I really am. So I'm gonna go and fly this thing around in my local area. Remember to always obey drone laws wherever you are at. Have to say that? I don't have to say that, I just wanna say that because I don't want people to get upset with me if I'm flying my drone around. Probably take the little scooter out to go fly it, so let's go do that. And, I mean, I don't think I'm forgetting anything on this. Comes a little pouch, like a carrying case. Kind of cool, fits in there real nice. Just kind of slips in there and zips up, and that's just your little carrying case. If you're looking for a new drone, maybe this will give you the want to go get it. I don't know. If you had second thoughts on getting this guy, maybe this is the video for you. We'll check it out. We'll check it out while we're out flying it around. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. All right, well, we'll talk to you guys here shortly.